Okay, go ahead and put the tarp down. So what did you see that we did well in this activity?
I see we all work together.
All work together? What else?
And also had skills to hold it the way it was supposed to be held.
And we found out that we're supposed to follow the bottle.
You're supposed to
Go with the flow.
And I felt like it was my fault. I went through that hole and nobody blamed me.
It wasn't your fault. It was the ball's will.
The will of the ball.
The will of the ball. No, I mean, actually, if I can be like ethereal, I don't know, it's not really ethereal, but like the thing that made me think of when I started saying follow the ball and stuff like that is because I started thinking that sometimes when you have to work with people, you may want them to do something a certain way, but they're not ready to do it a certain way, or their style is different, or they have different needs, and that maybe being able to adjust to different people, their different needs is something about, you know, working with mental health and stuff. That's what I thought of.
I think that's awesome. I love ball.
How were we on supporting each other communication-wise?
I think that nobody was like rude. I think that nobody was taking control. I thought it was a good group.
Nobody blamed anybody for anything except myself.
Except Bonnie. How
Sure.
can you do that differently?
Well, I was just going to say that I felt like I was getting a little too overbearing for a minute, like I was trying to be controlling or something. It was just a personal feeling, like I felt like I needed to shut up because I was,
I didn't get that from you.
I didn't get that feeling.
So,
You opened yours already?
so is that helpful to be able to put that out there and then find out that's not the way folks are necessarily perceiving it?
well, it's helpful, but at the same time, there's a part of my head that's saying,
Sit down.
it is not
Sit down. I won't be able to get
Definitely
up.
not. Not with me. I'm very honest.
And I think that there
Say
are
that again, I missed what you said.
I think that there are times
I was.
directing a little bit,
I
which is
was.
fine.
I
was
do.
okay with that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I think that there are
being honest.
times, but I did notice.
Thanks for being honest. I mean, not to say that anybody else isn't being honest, but
No, I just think that sometimes the way, well, I think all the time, the way we perceive ourselves versus how others perceive us is a hard concept to grasp.
Right.
You know, I think it's really difficult because we have our own, you know, I mean, maybe you weren't being bossy, maybe you were just using your skills, maybe you have a little bit of direction and ability.
Right, and again, it's just the will of the ball because Gina perceived what Kim was doing differently than I perceived it. You know, it was different.
I see this whole control issue differently. I think that there are in groups a natural leadership that takes place. You know, if some people are more apt at one thing than another, and that if you are more apt and you're giving somebody suggestions or direction, that is appropriate.
Yeah, we weren't criticizing each other. We were just yelling out, you know, oh, go this way, go that way, or whatever.
So, I would like for everybody to find a partner. We're switching gears. We're actually going to get up.
That.
Okay.
We're
Do I find a
getting
partner?
up.
And while I'm putting this up,
We're uneven.
okay.
I can step back.
Will that be my partner again?
Okay. It's at 6 without me.
And while I'm putting this up, I would like for you guys to discuss something for me. I would like for you guys to discuss what you had for dinner the night before you came to play.
Oh my goodness.
Can we sit down and do this, or do we have to stay?